Hey guys, what's up? This is Dr. Bhaskar, and in this video, and I have a colleague with me today, and I will let her introduce herself. So,
Okay, hi, I'm Sampriya and I'm a first year internal medicine resident. And yeah, currently I'm pursuing my first year residency, and it is quite hectic. But since my friend here invited me, so I'm here today with you guys to share some of my views over the conversation that we are going to have in the
yeah,
video.
so I thought it would be a great idea to, jot down a few points, write a few questions down, and
Yes,
just have a conversation.
yeah,
So, the first question, which I would like to include in this one, what should we call it? This is a podcast or a normal video? We will think about it later. But the first
yes,
question is, how was the time period between this exam which we gave in NEET, the NEET exam which we gave, I think so it was on 6th, I guess.
yes, it was. Yeah,
The time
6th of
period
Jan.
between the exam and the counseling process, the time between we had, so how was your experience during those not 3 or 4 months, that should be around 4 or 5 months, I guess.
Kind of 6, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, if
So
you
what did
consider the exam month.
yeah, so how was that time period?
Well, it was, I would just like to say that it was a long time period, and like at a certain part of the time, I was like, time just didn't pass, and you used to every day just open up our laptops and mobile phones and just go through if something new had come up. And like plus corona haunting us, it was like more of like we can't even go out to enjoy our vacation, the so-called vacation period before the start of our residency. But at the same time, even though it was long and tedious and we were just inside our houses, but like I also believe that it was a good time, like I don't have any, despite obviously the implications of the pandemic, but
Yeah,
I
I
kind
guess.
of enjoyed it. Don't you think so?
Yeah, I guess during that period of time only, like the pandemic started.
Exactly.
We were not going out and didn't have plan for anything else also. And after the pandemic started, we had to anyway stay in the house. Obviously, there was an anxiety regarding the results, regarding what subjects we are going to get up, get, or like in where we'll get. That's another thing. Not only the subject, but in which city we are going to go. Um, we tried to keep that on the background and looked into the day each and every day as it went on. And yeah, there are a few things which happened in my life also during that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, I think so something which helped us cope a lot during that period of time was Fortnite, in fact, of all things.
Completely. Like if I look back now during that period, and if someone asks me what is the thing that you remember from that period, and I would like straight away the first thing that would come is, I would say, Fortnite. Like it was
All
such
right.
a good thing, and like initially I was so reluctant, I was so pissed, like what is this game and all. But thanks to you, in fact, like
Yeah,
you
yeah, I would
introduced
like to
me
like
to Fortnite.
broaden the thing, talk about it a bit in details.
Absolutely,
So
yeah.
as you already know, even during our preparation time, I had been
Here,
watching
I will
Fortnite
just
like
like to
crazy.
interrupt you just
Yeah,
a
yeah,
bit,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
just a bit. Like, guys, if you are watching us, we do have previous Fortnite videos. You can just go through it.
Yeah,
Like,
the
you
link
would
will
know
be
what
down in
we
the
were.
description box
Yeah.
below. Yeah,
And
this was
I'm
not
sure
this
you
channel.
guys, yeah.
It was a different channel, having the same name. Even you have a channel, right? So you also posted your Fortnite videos.
Yeah.
All
And I'm
right.
sure you guys are
So
going to enjoy it
yeah, we had many live streams. Yeah, we used to live stream every
a
day, play
lot.
together.
Exactly.
So how did this Fortnite thing start? I think so. Even from 2018, I was a regular, viewer of Fortnite things when this Fortnite thing
Exactly.
completely blew up.
Yeah.
When like the ninja thing with how he blew up Tifu, then
Okay, you
Cypher
don't
is.
have to go technical over it. Okay.
I'm not
Otherwise,
going
our audience will
technical
get
about it.
bored.
Yeah. So after
Yeah.
watching this Fortnite for a long period of time,
Yeah.
and during that time, my laptop didn't support such a high quality game.
I
So
remember.
and do you remember then I got a second hand laptop from my friend, and it was a gaming laptop, and I somehow got that laptop at a very cheap
Yes.
price, so thank you.
Yes. I remember.
Yeah, and I think so and you have an iPad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
and
had
this
an
was
iPad.
this
Huh.
was before the era when like Apple had a fight with Epic Games regarding this Fortnite thing, and like
Long
we could,
before.
yeah, we
Yeah.
could still play on the iPad.
Yes.
So you used to play in your iPad, and I used to play in my laptop, and we used to live stream because
Yeah.
the laptop which I am using right now, it was capable of live streaming, and we had a lot of fun.
Yes, and I used to remember, like out of that fun, I used to remember that on Mondays, we used to get so bored. Do you remember all the updates used to come on Monday, and we used
Yeah,
to be
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, ho, because we stay in like Southeast Asia, we stay in India. So what happens is that the updates they eat up the entire day, and only at 7 or 8 we used to get the
Yeah, our
updated
internet connection is
version.
not very good, so it took a long
Yes,
period of time
even though
downloading
the
the game.
servers I think were in Mumbai only, no?
Yeah, the
Like
Mumbai servers
yeah,
came recently. It was not there 2 years ago. So I
hmm,
think so in 2019, second half Mumbai servers were added. So that's a good
exactly.
thing, even though I
Hmm.
get a relatively very high ping
Yeah,
while playing Fortnite. Okay, so we have gone into this tangent of Fortnite for a long period of time. I think so
exactly.
we need to come
Yeah,
back. We need to
yeah,
come back.
yeah.
And I think so around April, the thing actually started to, speed up the
Mm,
counseling process.
true.
So the results came out during that time, I guess. So let's talk about the next question.
Yes.
So why did you select medicine, and why did I go for radiology? What was your thought process? Why did you go for medicine? What were you thinking during that time?
Yes.
Let's talk about that. Let's start with you.
Okay. Like, if people ask me why did I go for internal medicine as my specialty, um, okay, it might sound very cheesy, but I was quite sure about it since my third year of MBBS, like when we were first exposed to the clinics and also the theory part of internal medicine. Since then, I was quite fascinated by the subject and I was interested in knowing more about it. That way, I was kind of sure about the subject. Obviously, while I was preparing, I had my own apprehensions regarding other subjects because, like I believe each and every subject has its own perks at the end of the day. Like pros and cons will be associated with each and every subject. So, yeah, but at the end of the day, even before sitting in the counseling process, um, I was kind of sure, I made up my mind that yes, I'm going to choose internal medicine as my specialty. And by God's grace, I was able to get into it. And yeah, basically, that's my story. I'm very interested in your story because you
Yeah,
have a whole
so
different story to say.
yeah, I guess like I have
Yeah,
so much stories to say that I'll not be including that in this video
yeah.
because that's good content for another one.
Exactly.
So I'll not
But
waste
but
that
but
story.
but let's like give our audience a bit of a
No,
gist
no, no,
like
no, 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 no.
how
That
did
is
you
like
come
too
to
much
this
long of a
one?
story. Yeah, I don't want to include the entire history of the thing which happened during this preparation
Okay.
time of mine. So that will
Okay.
be later. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Let's just focus on the fact that I took radiology.
Hmm.
So the thing is that,
Hmm.
yeah, I was really fascinated with radiology, as you also know, during my undergraduate times, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah, that's true.
Um, Even though, like, when you think about radiology, you lose that fact that you are um, talking to patients, interacting with
True.
patients at one-to-one level, and
True.
that is something which I had to think about a lot, whether
Hmm.
do I want to give it up.
Yeah.
But so whenever I thought about medicine, because that's
Hmm.
the other thing which I thought about,
Hmm. True.
there was always a thing that, okay, uh, whenever I thought about medicine, the only thing I thought about was that, like, this is the safe way to go, that will be
Hmm.
the path
Yeah.
which should be chosen by everyone,
Yeah.
especially on my side, which is
Hmm.
the correct path to go.
Hmm.
Whereas radiology, whenever I thought about it, it just gave me a sense of excitement.
Yeah.
I think so what's cool about radiology is, like, I made this up by
Hmm.
my own, so,
Hmm.
like, bear with it. So
Hmm.
it's the combination of three things, the
Okay.
three things being, okay, I
Hmm.
had made this a long period of time ago. Hope I remember it right now.
Okay.
Um, the combination of um, being a detective,
Okay.
then it has a lot of visual things on it,
Okay.
and you are diagnosing the thing, right?
Okay.
So I don't know. These were the three components. I forgot about it, and I really like my designs. I really like
Hmm.
patterns. That
Hmm.
is one of the things which I am really interested in.
Hmm.
Then second thing, like being a detective,
Hmm.
like I feel like Sherlock Holmes maybe,
Hmm.
like the Benedict Cumberbatch version, not the other one.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like maybe that three combo which I used to make, think about
Hmm.
it.
Hmm.
So that convinced me. I had to convince my parents also a lot
Hmm.
regarding should I go for radiology.
Hmm.
And at the end of the day, yeah, I went for it, you
Hmm.
know. And
Yeah.
that's the story, I guess. Even though there's a lot of things we can
Hmm.
talk about,
Hmm. Hmm.
but
Hmm.
that will
Hmm.
be for another episode.
Hmm.
All right, let's continue the vibe and let's move on to our next question, I guess.
Yeah, I think we went to a whole different zone and we kind of relived our past and all those dilemmas that we went through, right?
Yeah,
So,
so
yeah,
let's go to the third question. All right,
third
the third
question
question is
instead.
that
Yeah.
okay, you got medicine, I got radiology.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, first of all, we are not in the same medical college, and she's
Mm.
in a different medical college,
Yeah.
in Dibrugarh in Assam. I'm in
Yeah.
Guwahati in Assam, even though we are in the same state.
Okay.
And all right, so coming to the third question. The third
Okay.
question is,
Mm.
how was the first week of joining your duties? How did you like
Okay.
the first week? How was it? The experience?
Ah, I
Would you
still
like to include
remember.
your entire history, what happened? Or do you like to, skip that part?
I mean to say, like, I won't go through the entire history because, you
You
know,
know that entire
yeah,
thing, like,
people will
remember?
get bored with that.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
I
that
know.
will be
Yeah.
for, I think so. That's good, better
So,
content for another time.
exactly. But coming to the question that you asked me regarding um,
First week, the
how
first
was the
week.
first week of my joining
All right,
duties?
let me just stop you right there.
Yeah,
Are you recording?
yeah,
All right, we're recording, right?
yeah.
All right, that's great. All right, continue.
Okay. Okay, okay. Like if I go back to the month of August, initially when I still remember it was 8 and I was supposed to go and join my duties, and I kind of got up early and then I kind of got ready for my duties, and I was so excited, like to join, okay, the dream branch, and going to see patients, after a long gap of 1 year. And honestly, I like I went and I started my duties, and it was, I didn't know, but actually it was lunchtime and it was 2.
Hmm.
And I could actually, like, I went back to my room and I had only half an hour break. All of a sudden, I was in a time crunch, and I, like, after you also might be knowing that we came from 1 year of full pura. It was like pura lying in the bed and doing nothing, just
Hmm.
studies and food being fed, like spoon fed and all. So,
Yeah, I
like,
guess
I could,
almost
like,
three,
feel
4 years.
that.
Not 3, 4 years, but like a long period of
Exactly.
time.
Yeah, and I could just feel that, like my heart was, I was pretty pumped up for my duties. And, that thrill is very much necessary in your residency days. Trust me, guys, you will need that thrill and you will need that pumped up. Will need to pump up yourself for different situations. And uh, uh, the first day went, and second, third day, it was like good. I really liked the cases and it was really good. I was trying to um, also, at the same time, get accustomed with the new place. And it was, new people I have to know. I also made a lot of good friends. And uh, but at the same time, I wouldn't say that it was all rosy. I had my own struggles, obviously, because like, like, it was a very hectic duty and you had to, like, go through it. At the same time, you had your own struggles of a new food, of new place, and everything all together. But now, since you're asking me this question, yeah, first week, I would be, to be frank, it was like a mix of both
Excitement.
enthusiasm,
Hmm.
excitement, and also a bit of, how do I put it, um, a bit
Anxiety,
of
anxiousness.
anxiety. Yeah,
Mm.
anxiousness, and also at the same time a bit of fear, because you are unsure, right? You are getting you have to handle the patients with your own, like you are there in the emergency department to handle the patients, and so
Mm.
you are a bit of fearful as well, but at the same time it's, it's good. I was very pumped up for my first week.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, when like in my case,
Hmm.
so out of all the people who had like got selected for radiology in my college,
Hmm.
um most of us joined in different periods of time.
I know.
Yeah, so I was one of the earliest to join.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, so initially things started okay, fine.
Hmm.
The first week I remember that, it was the first time going into emergency. I had to go back to the, radiology postings are usually in emergency. You have to be there a lot. And also there is
Yeah.
a indoor ultrasound place,
Yeah.
and that's initially how it starts in our
Yeah.
college.
Yeah.
You have to deal with mainly ultrasounds
Yeah.
and also the brain CT scans,
Hmm.
mostly brain CT scans, which happen in the emergency ward.
Hmm.
So, like it was a new experience. We got to, first of all, use the ultrasound probes
Hmm.
and, how to hold them with our hands. Initially nothing was coming out.
Yeah.
And we, first week was, I was posted in emergency. Next week
I
I was posted
know.
in the indoor. I
Wait, wait,
learned,
wait. We are talking about first week. First week. First week.
oh, yeah, okay, only first
Yeah.
week. Yeah,
Only
yeah.
first week. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so first week I was in emergency.
Yeah.
All right. And
You're
our
getting
seniors were,
carried away. You're getting
seniors were
carried
really
away.
good.
Yeah.
They helped us to make sure that we didn't drop the probe from our hand because
Yeah.
like they taught us, and
Yeah.
they have been teaching us very nicely.
Yeah.
And so you get to learn a lot. So we were also provided some good study material, some
Hmm.
videos, some PDFs which we can go through, which will speed up the process of learning
Hmm.
during the first week itself. Even before that, if I would say, like, we
Hmm.
had made our groups even earlier than that.
I would just like to interrupt you here a tiny bit.
Yeah,
Like,
you have.
yeah.
Yeah, you can,
No, like
obviously.
considering that part, I just missed that part. Even like
Mm-hmm.
in our place, it
Yeah,
was
you
like,
don't have to feel guilty. I know that you missed that part.
no, no, it was like I just wanted to say that people here are very helpful. Like
Mm-hmm.
they like as we are newbies, if I may use that
Yeah, we're
word.
noobs. We're
Yeah.
noobs. We're just noobs, like,
Exactly.
everywhere we're noobs.
They was very helpful, and they were like, like our seniors, our professors, everyone, our teachers, everyone was very helpful, and they really like, even though the situation was so nasty
Yeah.
at that point, right? um
Mm-hmm.
even like, even in that situation, they kind of completely, like, they were not only helping us in, I mean to say, not only helping us academically, but at the same time they were also, I believe, in your situation as well, they were also being our mental support, emotional support, right?
Yeah, and
Because
we were going through a different phase of life because not only we were
exactly,
first years, and even though this pandemic happened,
exactly,
and like, it was a year of uncertainty.
uncertainty, exactly.
Mm.
And
And like
mm,
we need that help to get used to the
true,
new, circumstances which we are like, just entered into.
true,
And even today, after 6 months, we're still noobs.
true, we
Obviously,
are
we're
still
still noobs.
noobs.
And
Yeah,
today
we
also,
are
I
still
go into
noobs.
emergency with a, beating heart,
Yeah.
like hopefully not missing anything and like
Yeah.
doing our best job as possible. Same goes for you,
Emerge
I
is
guess.
always a place of uncertainty, like emerge, you will always go like, I mean to say, I even now when I go to emerge, I pray to God that, oh God, please give me such cases, the ones that I can actually, I'm able to manage, it's always so such a pumped up situation, I
Yeah,
feel,
yeah,
believe,
yeah,
है ना?
yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
exactly.
And slowly and steadily, we like, learn things.
Mm.
um First month is usually gone, just, it just goes away.
Yeah.
By like 3 4 months you start to get the hang of things.
Mm.
And now, how old are we? We are 6 months old.
Yeah, we are six
A-
months old.
yeah, and like there are practically people who have been doing this thing for 10 years, 15 years, and we are just the
Much
six.
more.
Yeah,
Mm.
6 months is nothing in front of it. So
Much
we have a
more.
long way to go.
Yeah.
So
People here
like,
are doing that for 40, 50 years.
so I'll not like drag out this conversation for a long period of time. Let's,
Exactly.
yeah,
Hmm.
let's talk about two main important things.
Yeah.
All right. So the next question will be,
Yeah.
today, how much time would you say that you have left at the end of the day for something like your life, for family, for social events, etc.? How much time, like, and how do you think that matters? What is your take on that?
I would just say time is very important, guys. Time is very important. Time is everything. Um, for a healthy life, I don't want to go cliche here, but as we know by the definition of health, I'm just emphasizing on the fact that time is very important. And right now, I believe we both are. I every first year resident I believe is in a time crunch, but that is also very necessary for our training, because if we do our basics well, we will be able to cope with our rest of the years nicely, I believe. So that amount of hecticness or whatever the busyness that we have in first year is an absolute
Necessary.
necessity.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah,
necessary.
very necessary. But
Yeah.
at the same time, we have time crunch, but
And like we are
we'll
recording this podcast,
eventually,
so
yeah,
definitely we can take out time, even though it's like 2 o'clock in the night right now.
exactly. And we will have to, yeah, some days we don't even have time to eat our food. Some days are a bit easy, and that's how life
Yeah,
goes, I would say. Life is
yeah, I would,
also like that only at the end of the
yeah, I
day,
would like to
isn't it?
agree.
Yeah,
Don't expect like you have achieved something at the end of your
exactly.
results and everything will be like golden, and you are in heaven right now, that you have got your dream brunch, which you would like to say.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's nothing like that. I guess in first year, when we start off our journeys, most of the time I feel like it's quite hectic and difficult, even though you would like think that yeah, I have joined radiology and so I have a lot of time.
Yeah.
In fact, in our medical college it's never like that. I
Yeah.
feel like, am I sure that I'm in radiology? And even I complain to you also a lot, I guess,
Yeah.
that I don't have this time, I don't have that time, I have to do night duties and all those stuff.
Yeah.
But we get to we need to get used to that. And
Exactly.
you know things move on, life moves on, you need to find good people around you
Yeah.
and learn a lot.
Yeah.
And this is only a phase of life. At the end of the day, if you like what you're doing, time will not seem like a lot long period of time, I feel.
Exactly.
So that's what I would think.
Yeah.
If you are having quality time, it doesn't matter how much time you have.
Yeah. That's true.
Okay, so coming to the final question, I guess that would be a good place to end the video.
Yeah.
So what are you looking forward for this new year of 2021?
Tough question.
Yeah, this year 2021 is like the great year, after the big thing happened, and we need to have look up to things which you need to do forward. So what are you looking forward to?
um I am first wishes obviously a corona free world. I really hope
Yep.
for that.
Hmm.
um
Obviously. And vaccination has already started. For
yeah.
you, for the Bhaskar of the distant future, who
Hmm.
will be watching this after 3 years, I would
Hmm.
like to say this is January 31st
Hmm.
of 2021, and
Hmm.
vaccination has just started. And I hope you're fine. Anyways, continue.
Mhm. Okay, and what else? I hope that this year will be eventful, but obviously in a positive way, not in a negative way. And I
What
hope
about
to flourish, not only in my professional life, but also in my also in
social life?
emotionally and socially, I believe
Hmm.
it's very important. And what else? Obviously, I like to catch up with friends with whom I couldn't catch up last year because of the pandemic. That is my
Yep.
primary concern. And secondly, and the most importantly, is that I want to go out this year. That is like primary concern. I have to go out to have
All
some
right.
vacation.
Oh, that's
Like
a great
last
idea.
year, yeah, exactly. I'm so pumped up for that because last year I went to Mumbai. This year I
Hmm.
had so many plans to go out, but like
Last
last
time
year
you went to Mumbai in between the pandemic.
no, absolutely not. I went in the month of February. Luckily, it was before the pandemic struck
Um,
India. And this year, I have a lot of plans. I'm hoping that everything becomes all right, and just I can just go and have my enjoy my vacation.
any new hobbies you're taking up? To
Oh,
s-
oh,
to
you
start off the
asked
new year.
ah, like you asked exactly the point that I wanted to broadcast through your video. Like, guys, I am a big lawn tennis fan, and
Okay,
I
okay, okay, okay. You have gone
always,
for only one
always
class. You're not a big, lawn tennis
no, but
fan.
like I always wanted. No, I am a big lawn tennis fan. I have been following lawn tennis since I remember when I was in class 1 and 2. I used to watch all those Pete Sampras and Olga matches at the
Hmm.
time. And then when we were in class 4 and 5, then Roger came into the play, then Rafa Nadal came into the play, and then obviously Serena the goddess is always there. And like I always wanted, but somehow I never had a chance to play or get a proper training in lawn tennis. So this year I was quite adamant
Hmm.
on
Hmm. Hmm.
doing something that I liked, and I chose, okay, let me start with playing lawn tennis. So guys, here I am. I'm actually learning lawn tennis, and trust me, you need to do something that you like, and you just when you do that, I'm telling you, you just feel like doing it every day, and you would really love it.
That's great.
Yeah, yeah.
And for me, as far as I'm concerned,
Yeah. You are taking up YouTube, which you
yeah,
always
yeah, yeah, that's
wanted to
correct.
do.
Like and
Yeah.
subscribe right down there. This side it should be the subscribe button, and here should be the like button.
Yeah. I hope
And
you get more views and all, because see, today I am here, so people will come and, like, I hope you get more
yeah, yeah, you
views
need to share
because
this
of
video.
me.
And I think so. The advantage of this conversation is that the flow was so good that I will not need to edit it, so it will not take any much time, to publish it. I'll just publish it like this
Completely. I
only.
hope so. I really hope so.
Yeah, I think so. I'll not edit it. This is like quite good. I don't need to edit and remove the ums and ahs which I usually do in other videos.
I
So
know.
this will be like a one-shot video. It'll be very nice.
Yeah.
So thank you for the flow, I guess.
Yeah.
Um,
Thank you, in fact, for inviting me to your channel. It is
yeah, I think so.
always a
We should have
great
more
part.
conversations like this. I guess we have lots to
Hopefully.
talk about.
Hopefully. Yeah.
All right, that will be a good time. Okay, we are in 27 minutes 52 seconds. So that's a well enough time. If
Yeah.
someone is still sticking around till this moment of the video, that like thank you, big salute to you.
Yes.
And do like a comment, because if you hit the smash button and give a comment, it will recommend this video to other more people, because this is the normal YouTube stuff which you are supposed to say, I guess.
Yes.
And what would you like to say to the audience?
I would like to just sponsor your channel
All right, thank
primarily,
you.
and secondly, I hope people come here and comment on me, like how good I am and all. That will make my day.
You need people
Please,
to say
people,
that you're
do
good,
it.
right?
And comment on him also, otherwise he'll all get very jealous and all, and cry and
All
all.
right, all right, all right. Let me tell you something how this works.
Yeah.
All right, you need to have your own channel to, like promote yourself.
Yeah, I
All
know
right,
that.
next thing, for because this is the first time we're doing a stuff like that, you need to send me this video file, okay, so that I can combine both of our points of views and make a video out of it.
Yeah.
And I am also learning this thing for the new time. The background is new. I hope you like it. I'll remove
Yeah.
this shit. I don't like this. I'll
Yeah.
change it into something good. I'm talking to the audience right now. I'm showing them the background that it's not looking good.
Okay.
And and you also have a new MacBook Pro or MacBook, I guess, MacBook Air.
Yeah.
Now that's your gift for to 2021 for yourself.
Yeah. I gifted it myself. I
Yeah,
gifted
yeah,
the MacBook to myself because there was no one to
obviously.
gift me. So I thought, like, better I'll buy
And
it for
you have
myself
worked
and
so
gift it to
hard,
myself.
and you have somehow managed to get some, stipend out of the hard work you have done,
Yeah.
and it's put into good use. And like we're
Yeah.
just
And I also want someone, if you like me, please send me gifts. Yeah.
all right. That's too much. That's too much. The least you can do is like and subscribe. Don't send gifts. And
Okay.
all right, we have dragged the video long enough. We are going
Yeah.
to touch the 30-minute mark. I think so. This is a
Yeah.
good place to say thank you and bye bye.
Yeah.
So, finishing thoughts from your side?
Nothing. It was nice having a conversation with you. It was a nice time I had, and hopefully, I'll catch up for more such videos.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye bye, guys.